What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to break down King Spawn number 26. Beautiful comic book. um Spawn comics never disappoint me. They are very cool comics, and I'm really happy to be breaking this one down, reviewing it. The cover itself is just beautiful. uh, you know a visual graphic, amazing looking cover. The colors, what it implies, everything. And by Mike Deodato Jr. Like I mentioned in my Flash review, he's one of my favorite artists, and he's doing Flash right now, interiors and everything. But he's doing covers for Spawn, and I love this cover. Look at it. I mean, it's just amazing. So menacing. So speaks volumes. It's just a great eye-catching cover, and no matter what, if you see it on the stands, you just want to pick up this comic book, and that's what a comic book cover is supposed to do. It's supposed to make you grab it, make you want to buy it no matter what it's inside. That's what a good cover does, and this cover does just exactly that. King Spawn is one of the coolest comic book titles I ever come across. I actually have King Spawn number 1. I think I started buying them, and I have number 1, 2, and I stop around number maybe 7 and stuff. And that's because in my comic book store, the owner is kind of inconsistent. Sometimes he puts them out, and then all of a sudden they don't come out, and he always has shipping problems, stuff like that. But I do believe that King Spawn is one of the coolest comic book titles ever. King Spawn. It's just, Spawn is one of those characters, modern superheroes that has broken through so well into movies, into animated series, comic books, video games, toy line, action figures. It's just McFarlane hit the jackpot, and just amazing stuff. So let's get inside this comic book. Here we go. Here's the credits. Todd McFarlane's the writer. Todd McFarlane is such a busy guy, man. He produces a toy line. He produces comic books. He writes comic books. He's an accomplished illustrator himself. I want to point out Javi Fernandez art in this book is just eye-catching. It's just beautiful stuff, man. Yeah, beautiful. The color, Alvin Nunes. You cannot never look past the colorist. Colorists make things come alive. They just bring things to another level, and yeah, here we go. So we start off. Spawn is gearing up. Grenades, knives, rifle, guns. He's gearing up. And I was wondering at the beginning why Spawn would need weapons. It turns out later on the story tells me. Look at this shot. I'm an aspiring illustrator myself, and I have a lot of hard times doing skylines, buildings, skyscrapers, just the city illustrations. For me, it's a hard time. So this is an amazing graphic. I would love to see how an artist approaches such scenarios, how to go about illustrating them. I love the shadow here of Spawn. Just he's doing the Spider-Man thing, going from building to building, I guess. Over here, he looks a lot like Batman, kind of, that Batman pose. And it works on him. It works on Spawn. To me, Spawn is a mix of Spider-Man, Batman, and Venom. he's that cool, and kind of like the Demon, the Jack Kirby's The Demon, from Etrigan from DC Comics. So yeah, Spawn is on a mission here. He's on the prowl. So menacing, so cool. Like I said, the illustrator here, the artist, he's just doing an amazing graphic storytelling here. Amazing stuff. Look at this splash page. We have Spawn kind of in an exaggerated, geared up stage, you know, with rifle and everything. And like I said, you know, I wonder why Spawn would need guns. He's super powered. He has powers. He has super strength, and many other abilities, magical abilities. So you know, I was wondering why he would need guns. But the story tells it otherwise. These newscasters mirroring a lot of you know, real life things. So you know, Spawn does McFarlane does a good job of integrating the story and making it seem realistic. You know, if you know events in the Spawn universe were happening in the real world, this is how the news would cover such events, such stuff. You know, I won't go into it, but yeah, very interesting reading. And what I love about this comic book is, and I cannot emphasize this so much, there is no strong female character, annoying fucking ass characters in this book. This book is not woke. This book is about Spawn. It's about him. It's about his mission. It's about the bad guys. Him trying to do what's right. He has things that motivate him, and that's what the story is about. There's nothing political about it. There's no virtual messaging, virtual signaling, and none of that bullshit. It's just refreshing, just an amazing book that entertains me. Pretty much a horror story. A mix of a horror action story, you know. And yeah, so even when he's not in his Spawn form, he kicks ass. You know, as you can see, he cleared the room in this bar over here. He's on a mission. Hello, Jimmy. I'm looking for the Visage. Outside, reinforcements pull up. I love the graphics, the shadowing. Unfortunately for Jimmy, freeze, asshole. There's Jimmy's head. They come too late. Spawn is merciless, man. He is merciless. He will do whatever it takes. In fact, none of them should have come at all. So over here, Spawn, he's not using guns, as you can see. First, he showed up with guns, so there's a little bit of inconsistency there. But against the cops, he just, you know, he didn't use them. It's not clear if he killed them or whatever, but you know, as you can see, I think he did. I'm not sure. So let's read something. Let's read a little bit. Spawn's legend will grow this night, as those living in the shadows will recount how he crisscrossed the city, leaving in his wake the remains of his interrogations, sparing neither heaven, hell, vampires, nor half-breeds. So yeah, he's on a mission. He's in the underworld, Spawn is, and he's kicking ass. And when he interrogates people, after he gets his answer, he kills them. So it's an ultra-violent comic book, and McFarlane's at the top of his game. He's a master storyteller. This is his character. He knows it well. He writes him well. It's just amazing storytelling, man, and I love it. I love the read. I love the visual. Look at this. Look at this beautiful, beautiful spread here of Spawn. Just, you know, his cape just taking a form all by itself. Here we go. Simmons. So interestingly enough, this is why Spawn geared up with weapons, because when he stepped in here, Spawn calls it a dead zone. I've been expecting you, though I'm sure you already knew that given your recent inquiries. This place is a dead zone? It is. Didn't know this one existed. It's okay, there's plenty more secrets you're not aware of. But the answer I'm wondering about is, why are you bothering me? So this old lady, she's more than meets the eye. Hell's throne, it's about to get occupied, and whoever sits on it will send ripples everywhere. And what, you think somehow we care? So, you know, this is the motivation. There's a big movement that's gonna go on in hell. Spawn is basically a demon, so there's stakes ahead for him, and we'll see how it develops. We'll see how it develops. So there's a lot of dialogue, very interesting dialogue, and you know, just this would be an awesome horror comic. It would be an awesome horror comic. I'm sorry, not comic. It would be an awesome horror movie, in my opinion. The story. So we see, you know, what Spawn's true form is. He's basically a damn soul. He's just out there. You know, he should have died a long time ago, but he's not resting in peace. Obviously, Alzheimer's is not. Just beautiful, you know, rectangular panels, and the art is just amazing, man. It's so eye-grabbing, so eye-grabbing. Look at this splash page, and there's no way of ever bringing you back. So this lady basically arranges for Spawn to go into hell, a specific section of hell, and she's telling him that he's going, but it's basically a one-way trip as far as she is concerned, and that's where the story ends. That's basically the cliffhanger. So that is my review of here's the preview of the cover of King Spawn number 27. So yeah, from Image Comics, Spawn, King Spawn number 26. Beautiful comic book. Loved it through and through. Just, this is what comic books are all about, and I love it, man. From a scale of 1 through 10, I will give this a very solid 8.5. It's just an amazing comic book. A lot of action, a lot of drama, a lot of intrigue, a lot of, you know, horror, beautiful art, beautiful visuals. You cannot ask for more, man. And no political bullshit in the comic. It's just pure comic book delight. Thank you guys for listening to me. Please subscribe to my channel, and give me likes, dislikes, give me some comments. Peace.